What up, YouTube? It's your boy JusRzd, and welcome to another edition of Rage Reviews. Today, special episode, kind of a special episode. But today we're talking about and reviewing Squid Game Season 2. Not gonna hold you. Squid Games is one of those shows that caught me off guard and completely by surprise, the same way it did the entire world when it dropped on Netflix. Just a phenomenal concept, phenomenal way they did the first season. Season 2 kind of follows suit in its own unique way. I don't feel like it was better than Season 1, but I like what they did with it. I like how they kind of expounded on the world of Squid Games. Like, that was kind of dope, the way they kind of jumped right into it and just kind of expounded on what was experienced in the first season of Squid Games. And yeah, man, Squid Games, for it to be like a almost like a K-drama in a sense, because it kind of was, with some action in there, of course, and just seeing player 456 get drugged into this world and unsuspectedly have to play these games, these children games, for survival tactics was crazy. And then to get all the way to the end, I ain't gonna hold you, Season 1 kind of pissed me off the way it ended, because I'm just like, bruh, you got a kid, this is what you was doing it for. Like, you was trying to get back to see your family. You finally made it through out of everybody. And granted, the games do change you. I'm not gonna act like you're supposed to stay the same outside of going through those games, because it's just like, yo, it's crazy. The things he experiences was crazy in the first season. So it's just like, man, I wanted him to get on the plane and go see his kid, and unfortunately he makes the decision to stay back and try to make an impact and stop the games from ever occurring. And Season 2, we kind of pick up right from there. Like, right from that point, he's trying to find these people to get back in to the game so he can stop them. And well, at first he's not really trying to get back in the game. He's actually just trying to find the people so he can stop them. And through the process of that, you know what I mean, he ends up finding the person and kind of bargaining his way, since he realized once he finds the person that he's looking for, that they're not going to stop. And if the person that he finds passes away or gets unalived, they'll just replace him. He's trying to figure out, well, what can I do to stop these games? And so he bargains his way into the next set of Squid Games. And man, it's kind of where we leave player 456. They keep him as player 456. And when he gets into the Squid Games, we see that they changed the rules a little bit. They actually are giving people an out this time. After every round, we're having a vote to see if you guys want to continue. Majority rules, by the way, to see if you guys want to continue or if you want to go home. So majority rules either way. If it's a tie, they'll take some time and then vote again. And man, to just see people's greed, to see people's shock, awe, distraughtness, when they go through the games, and then just see the decisions they're making after the games, all because of debt. It's just like, bro, like, this is crazy. It's us though. It's people. Like, it's humans. Like, it's human. Unfortunately, human nature. Like, you're gonna have people who let their greed rule them. Like, bro, you're not guaranteed to make it out of the next round, but instead people are gonna still vote yeah instead of nah, let's just go home. I'd rather just leave with my life and whatever little money we made after the first round. And bruh, the way this story developed, the way this story developed, I don't want to get too much spoilery information away. I know it's been out for a while, but I just recently finished it, and I don't want to give too much spoilery information away, because I want you to watch it for yourself. Because the first season was fire, the second season was good. It wasn't as good as the first season, but it was really good. And there's supposed to be a third season dropping at the end of this year. And so I'm excited to see how they're going to wrap this story up, because the third season is supposed to be the final season. The second season ended on a heck of a cliffhanger. I don't know how the story's going to progress from what transpired at the end of the second season. Bruh, it just had me like, wait, what? So if they're going to do this, if they're going to go this route with it, what? Like, it was crazy. So just to add more context to the conflict that happens in season 2, of course, player 456 gets back into the games, and at the beginning, while in the first game, of course, it's red light, green light. He tries to warn the people and tell them about what's going on, and he warns as many people as he could and saves as many people as he could, as far as making it through the first game. And out after the results of the first game, people started to question him on why he was doing what he was doing in the first game. Why should we listen to you? Just typical people stuff. That's why I said this is us. Like, even though they're all Korean, it's like, this is us. This is people. Like, we are greedy in nature. We are like all these different things. Like, and it's just like, instead of being grateful that he helped y'all survive, y'all are literally condemning him for having the information or questioning him for having the information in the first place. And then he openly admits that he survived the first game. And of course, that splits the crowd down the middle because they don't know how to take it. It's like, oh, so you survived. So why are you even here? You got all that money. And so it's just some more questions on top of questions on top of questions. And that just leads to, like I said, a even more split down the middle type crowd. And we just see what ensues from there. And the way it develops is phenomenal. The way it develops is actually really, really good. From that point, I was low-key kind of mad. I was like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Granted, they wouldn't have stopped asking you if you hadn't said that, but now that you just said it, you'd have put that out there. So now they believe that it's possible to succeed. And so it's just like, instead of leaving them to their own thoughts and devices and allowing them to vote no, it's just like you kind of did more harm than good by admitting that. But the way, it develops after a few games, whew. And I like the fact that not only are they focusing on players this season, but they're also showing you an inside look at the staff as well. Like, we get to see one character, or actually a couple characters, get letters while they're in Korea, to letters and offers to actually be a part of the staff. And it's just like, yo, like, what's going on? Because when I saw Shorty get the letter that ends up becoming the staff behind the scenes, I thought she was gonna be a player, and then come to find out she's one of the snipers on red light, green light. And I was just like, oh, that's interesting. We get an in-depth look at the people in the black masks. It's just like, it's dope the way they positioning it. And we even get to see Buddy, who was looking for his brother in the first season, and we kind of get to see he's also helping player 456 try to get back on the island and trying to expose this whole Squid Game conspiracy and situation, so that way they can take everybody down. And man, the way, like I said, the way this story develops, fire. Like, the way this story develops is fire. I still like the first season a little bit better, but season 2 was dope. Like, season 1, I give it a 10 out of 10 because it was dope and it caught me off guard. Season 2, I'm gonna give it a 9. I got to give it a 9 out of 10. Like, it was really, really good, really, really, really good. I'm tempted to give it a 9.5 because it was really good. But I'm really interested to see how this third part later this year is gonna wrap up everything and how this story is going to come to a conclusion. But let me know in the comments below how y'all feel about it. Have you seen Squid Games at all? Have you seen season 1 or season 2? Like I said, season 1 is definitely worth the watch. It's a little gory. It's a little gory on certain instances. People are getting murked. But if you're not moved by that and that doesn't bother you, it's a really great creative story, and it's dope to see how this story develops. It's dope to see how this story develops. Season 1 was fire. Season 2 was really good. it was really good. So stay tapped in with your boy. Stay locked in. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified anytime we drop a new video on the channel, which is every day. So stay locked in, stay tapped in with your boy, and never forget, it's free show to the show free. Let's get it.